friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi and 100 Days of Pockets. Today's pocket is the mini folder pocket, and this is what I made, and I think it turned out super cute. Today we're going to use cardstock, paper napkin, I used some yarn, a little bit of glue, some scissors, and a few tags. Be sure to check out Cindy A. Lewis, the creator of this fun collaboration, and I want you to know that she does have a booklet that is available if you are interested. It is linked down in my description box. Today is day 26 and we are going to make a mini folder pocket. So I have a 4x6 piece of cardstock. You can use scrapbook paper if you'd like to, whatever. I thought we'd do something a little bit different today. So I've got this cardstock, and then I also have this beautiful napkin, which was given to me by my friend Becky Thompson. I had used the full sheet of this, and this was just like the scrap that got cut off, and it was a little bit longer, so I cut off, to make it 4x6, and I'm going to grab my glue stick because napkin goes on fantastic with glue stick, and that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to go ahead and get glue on here and then place this over top, just so that you know I have already removed 2 of the other layers of napkin, the white part. Let me show it to you. There was 2 layers of this, and there usually is 2 layers. If you only remove one, your stuff won't stick down. Eventually it's going to end up peeling up. All right, let's go ahead and get started on making this plain white cardstock look super pretty. We're going to get started by just putting glue on our plain piece of paper. I like to make sure I get full coverage here. Now, sometimes it is hard to get the corners all the way down, but we can always go back in if we need to and add a little bit of glue to those corners. It's no problem. I'm going to pull up on them. Yeah, I'm just going to go in with some extra because it came up too easy for my taste. Let's check this one. Now I'm going to cut the excess napkin away from the card. Hindsight is always 20/20, my friends, and so technically, because I'm going to fold this in half, and so are you, I'm going to fold this in half, I probably should have placed the napkin in the other angle. I still think it looks pretty, not going to worry about it, but the words could have gone straight up and down like this, right? Now, one of 2 ways to turn this into a file folder. You can cut along here, and then like curve it up this way, and then take a little off this corner, and you'll have that notch like a file folder does. Or I found these on clearance at probably Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to add one of these, and that should help it look like a file folder. Let's check it out. They might be a little bit big, but let's see what we've got here as far as colors. I kind of like, ooh, hold on. I think this one's perfect. Perfect. So let's just place it on there without gluing it. Let's look inside and see if there is glue already. Yeah. It's like a little sticker. I can just take those off. But let's test it out and make sure. Oh, I like it. I'm going to do that. I'm definitely doing that. I do like to always add a little bit of extra fresh glue. I haven't had these for very long, so they're not old, and I'm sure the sticker would work, but I don't like things to come apart after I've created them. So I just put the glue on one side. I'm gonna just move that around a little bit, and then I'm gonna gently do that just so it gets a little bit of that glue over here on this side. Now we are ready to put this on our little file folder here. All right, my friends, here is one side. Looks great. We flip it over. Here's the other side, and we can open it like that. You can do a bunch of writing inside if you want to, or you can add things to this little fun folder pocket, or you can do both. Let's add a little something to the front. Our next step is to glue, put a little bead of glue here and glue this together. I'm going to get a little bit creative with that step. Instead of using glue around those edges, I'm going to take this really pretty yarn that I have. And I'm going to glue it to the back. And then I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times. And I'm just pressing down on that hot glue. It had time to cool off, so I am not burning myself. But I am trying to get the yarn in there so that it'll stick. I'll have to double check it. This piece maybe didn't grab, so I think what I'll do is put a little bit of another bead down there. There we go. That is hot, so I do want to be careful with that one now. So like I said, instead of glue going down the edges, we've now sealed the sides with this. And now I'm thinking, let's continue our creativity. Let's cut a small piece. And this is the front, so let's go underneath the front here. Okay. And I'm just going to draw, I'm just going to tie a knot. And this is just for interest. It's not needed. I just thought it would look kind of cool. And then we'll just take and cut this here. And we'll cut this one here. There we go. I love that. I think that looks so cute. And you can just slide your tags in there. Let me see if I can find one. Both of these have a beachy or nautical theme to them. And so you could slide this right in here like that. It's basically a perfect fit. If you wanted one to stick out, you could do it like that. But I really do like the idea that they fit right in there and we can still see the tab. Friends, I really hope that you like this tag. I love the way that it came out. It was fun to use the napkin. I think it added a really pretty touch to it, and the yarn. And here's the two little tags that we put inside of our fun pocket. Please be sure to check out Cindy's channel today. If you want to post your makes in my Facebook group, you sure can do that. Creating with Jovi Journals and Crafts. Thanks for watching. See you soon.